Hello everyone, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be stuffing our paycheck number 5 for the month of March. We did get an extra paycheck or a bonus paycheck this month. That's why we have 5 paychecks. And my husband got paid $500 and I contributed $300 from my business to our income. So that totals up to $800. So we're going to start off with my wallet right here. You will see that each category in this wallet is empty. I kind of went on a little spending spree here and spent everything basically. I mean, of course, we have our food category, which is always empty, and my baby's fund also empty. She got some stuff like just a dress from Old Navy and the jelly shoes she got, so that also is out of her allowance. But the rollover I mainly used for me and myself only, but usually the rollover is for us to share for any kind of wants or needs, especially clothing, but usually it goes to her. So this time around I used it for myself, and also I used my category. So everything here is empty, so we don't even have to empty it out. I know somebody said if I could count the rollover, I would love to, but it's empty now. But in the future I would if we happen to save up some more here. But I'm gonna put the rollover and the bank aside because we're not really putting anything in here. They're just kind of little placeholders for stuff. Like the bank is for cash. Like for example, when I bought some stuff online, I used our cushion and then I put the money in the rollover into the bank because we're paying the bank back. We're paying the cushion back for what we spent, or what I spent basically. So that's the idea why there's a bank envelope. I have 2 of them actually. I have one in here and then I have one over there, just in case I would need to put more, like there's too much of it. I kind of have my own little process going, but we're gonna start off with my allowance. But I'm actually gonna try to have a no spend month right now because it's April, it's a new month, and I did spend a lot in March when it comes to our allowance and the rollover. So I'm gonna try to do a no spend month. Of course, the necessities will come first, but I don't really need anything right now. I bought my skincare, I bought my clothes, and pretty much everything is good. Like my makeup that I always use is there. So you might see some hauls in my vlogging channel, which if you haven't been subscribed to, it's in the link down below, as well as my Patreon. I switched over to Patreon, so thank you so much to all and everyone that has supported me there so far and transferred from my previous like coffee sticker club to Patreon. So I'm so grateful to you guys and all my new Patreons. I will have a shout out of your name at the end of this video, and if you want to sign up, there's a link in the description down below. But I will start off with Carla, which is going to be $25 right here. I keep thinking we're already in April because I'm filming this on April 2nd, but this is for March paycheck, so this is still March, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film a end of the month. Right now I'm just so behind on things. I just had a lot of things going. I had my sister's visit and that kind of took a whole night in itself, so I'm trying to catch up and we'll see what I can do. But I'm definitely going to have an April budget set up because that kit is my favorite. It's purple, it's pink, it's everything. So I'm definitely going to set up April with you guys. I'm just not sure about closing March up with you guys, so we'll see. Food will get $100, which is, I put $20 increments, so 5 $20 bills. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I know my sister's watches these videos, and I forgot to give her her own binder. I was going to give her my red binder, and she had some categories, which she's 10. So her categories are clothes, savings, slime, and I forgot the other one. But I made her some cash envelopes with the binders I had during Christmas. So she watches this video. So shout out to you, princess. So I forgot to give you your binder. I will give it to you the next time I see you. Miscellaneous will get 10, and I also put in a $1 savings challenge there, as well as a $5, just in case she wants to hit other goals. So I'll put the 10 in here, and then Amelia will get the 25 as well. So I think the challenges are really good gifts for younger people, especially the dollar ones, because you can definitely use those or try to fill them up. And that's $100 that they can save or spend when they want to. But now my categories are filled. It feels so good because they've been empty for a couple of days now. So I'm going to stuff it back in here. And we're going to move on to my sinking funds. And I do have a little cheat sheet right here of how much I'm going to put in each category. So I have my sinking funds and my expenses right here. So we're going to start off with Miha, which we went down to $5 when it comes to her savings, but eventually we're gonna put $10 again because I like putting $10 in each category. But we're gonna lower these, and I'm actually gonna add a beauty cash envelope. I believe I'm still like 50-50 on it, but since I bought some skincare items that I truly love, like I bought the Tatcha sample sizes and it works really great with my skin, and when I stopped using it, my skin started to do that dry patches thing again. So it really does work for me. So I'm gonna have an envelope for it if I can, or I can just save my rollover, which what I did is what I saved it, and then I bought the bigger size, and then I bought some clothes. But clothing I can just use my allowance, but the beauty I can have an envelope for is what I'm thinking, but we're still thinking about it. But her savings already has 1,000 in the bank, so I have 1,000 or a 1K slip in here. So we have 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and 90, almost $100. So she'll have $1,100 in here after April is done, and then she's gonna have her birthday in June. That we'll see if she gets money, but if not, that's fine. Medical will get $10, so it already has 10, so we're gonna add 10. That's 20. This has taken a hit lately, and I have no updates about my cough. I actually had to reschedule that because we just had way too many appointments that we had, so we kind of put that one in the back burner, but I'm gonna reschedule that next week. Gifts will get $5, I believe. Yes, $5. For gifts, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 120. And that's perfect for the upcoming birthdays to come, because once it starts, it never ends. Christmas will get $10. I started putting $10 in here again, just so we can hit our goal at the end of the month or the end of the year for Christmas. So here we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. And then family will get $5. This one has $20 because we use it for the carnival. So we have $25 here. Eventually, I'll have all of my sinking funds back to $10 because we're just trying to make do with what we have right now. And we'll see how April turns out. And then if April seems like we have a good savings going, we'll start putting $10 in here again. Car maintenance will get $10. Basically, the most important ones, I'm putting $10 for now. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 in our car maintenance envelope. And then photos will get $5. So here we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we have 160 here. Our goal is 300, so we're getting there. And then Mia's birthday will get a 10. So that completes $50 for the month of March. Okay, so we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. For Mia's birthday, my goal for this is $300 as well. And I'm actually going to put that $300 into our Disney fund. We're still kind of iffy about the Disney fund now, like going to Disney, just because we're trying to be realistic with the budget. Like, we could just use that money to save up for, as well as not touch the savings for going to Disney. But, you know, I was talking about like experience is a lot better but we just also had other personal reasons why we're thinking about not going anymore. We're still thinking about it, like 50-50 definitely. So I really wanted to go, but my husband brought up some good points, and I also thought about some good points about not going and trying to wait till the next year. We will definitely see. I know you guys are always so supportive about like whatever we do or whatever we decide to do. So I'm not worried about it. So rent will get 127. I already put in the 400 my sister gave us this month for rent in here. So this should complete everything. And I don't count my allowances, and I don't have a tracker for them. So we have 1, 20, 5, 6, 7, because I don't keep them there. They kind of, I pay the bills at the end of the month and then I start over basically. So I just stuff them all in there and it should be good. Like this one is really thick because all of the bank gave us was 20s for my sisters. So electric will get 40. I was wondering why there was some money missing, but I did not look at my cheat sheet, which shows that I do not need to put any money in these because I already did in their first paycheck. So we're gonna take out the $40 in here, but the rent we did have to put money in there because I didn't in the beginning. So let me take that 40 back and put it back in here because I was wondering. So electric will not get anything. That's already done. Wi-Fi is already done. Insurance already done. My phone is done. Phone's done. Subscriptions done. Gas will get 30. So we'll have good enough money in here. I know I'm not supposed to count it, but I want to make sure that there's 140 in here, I think. So gas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 130 is in gas. And then diapers will get $90 because the diaper and wipes is what I'm budgeting here for. So we'll have 90 here. Okay. Or we'll take 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's make sure 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, $90 for diapers and wipes. I just didn't want the label to be so long, so I just put diaper. So everything here in the bills binder is complete and ready to be paid and put in my cushion so we can start paying for bills. So it's really, really thick, especially the rent. So now we're going to move on to my fun binder, which has all of my favorite things, even the dead snowball, because that's very satisfying. Emergency fund will get 100. I know, guys, 100. We never put 100. Just in case I don't make a March closeout, let's see how much we have here. We have 100, 200, 300, 350, 410 for our emergency fund. Let me actually take out the 10 because that's kind of, so we'll have an even 400 for emergency fund. Let me do that. And then debt will also get 100. So I'm gonna even this out too. So we have 100, 50, 250, 300, 20, 40, 50, and 60. So I guess let's put this here. So that's, I mean, it's not even, but it's okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 60, 370 for our debt snowball. So that's really, really good. I was gonna put it in my $5 savings challenge, but I think that would be best. And $1 savings challenge, we have some loose ones in our budget, so we're gonna put $3 in there. So this one is already, you know, racking up some money even though we just finished it. 2 and 3. So it has a lot of ones, and I will replace this to make it smaller. Like I'll condense it together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 for our $1 savings challenge. And then I had some extra 5s here as well. I had one. So we're gonna put, you know, every one counts. So I'm gonna put 1. And I'm also gonna condense this to make it thinner because I don't want my binder to be too bulky. And then I also reserved a $50 for my $50 savings challenge. So this one is slow and steady. We're working on it. So we have a 1K slip, 50, 100, 50, 200. Finally, $1,200 in our $50 savings challenge. We did have to use 1K from here for my husband's car that was shaking. So we could have been at $2,200, but you know, we put it to good use. And I did get some requests about making this as like a Disney thing, like a product in my shop, which I will, just not right now. It's gonna be on the shop with my June releases. And if anything changes, I'll announce it in my Instagram if it's already available. I could make it available so it's not too much of a hassle for me to like have listings and everything. I've just been so busy, like I told you guys. So just be patient with me. It will be there. Most likely April 15th is when I like, every 15th is where I like to have my new releases for you guys. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and for everyone who has been supporting me in my shop here on my new Patreon. Everything has been just so overwhelmingly like good with all the support, and of course I'm busy with everything that's going on, so I love it. It's something I truly love doing, and I wish I could keep doing for a long time. So you guys are allowing me to do that, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. But I will see you on my next video, but until then, bye.